Hey YouTube land, Tyconder's coming back with more action figure reviews, and today I'm trying to do a couple of quick short videos. So they probably all won't be all up in sequence, they'll be probably put up at different times, but this is a review for the Jurassic World Rebirth Wild Roar Nasutoceratops, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm butchering the name of this thing, but it is a ceratopsian. So I do not have it there. I will bring it out in a minute, but we'll have a quick look at its box so you can see what it looks like on the back of the box. It is a fairly I picked this up because it was on kind of reduced price. I haven't been too up to date keeping track of some of the newer Jurassic World stuff. Not that I don't want it, it's just the fact that it's kind of pricey over here now at the moment. But on top of that, I really want to get more of the Hammond collection stuff, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, Smiths here in Ireland do not want to sell the Hammond collection stuff to people here. They will sell it to the collectors in the German community. Smiths Germany will have it, and I think some of the other ones have the Hammond collection stuff. For some reason, Ireland seems to be left out of the Hammond collection distribution lineup. But here is what you get for the box. It is the Jurassic World Rebirth with the Spinosaurus in the bottom. The tail is separate. It's already been attached. It's one of those, once you plug in, I do not believe it comes off again. It is not the full tail as well. It's just a small section of the tail, and I'll show that when I get into the dinosaur. But you have just the Jurassic World logos and the pretty much Jurassic World stuff, logos and Legally stuff on the side. So we'll pause here. We'll get the critter out so you can have a look at it, and we'll have a look at this ceratopsian. And here is the Nasutoceratops, I'm going to call it. I think I might be mispronouncing the name, but it is a very cool ceratopsian. It has two horns instead of the three like it's Triceratops, but it has these fairly huge horns and a fairly big crest frill. Kind of similar of the, was it Chasmosaurus? Is that the right pronunciation? There's another one that kind of has a similar look to it, except I believe it has all three horns, but it has a larger frill. It's kind of more, not larger, but more kind of squared frill than the standard Triceratops. Now, where the tail connects is here. As I said on the review for the box, the tail is a separate piece, but from here the rest of the tail is attached, and you can see it does have roaring and a different voice and a smack, I believe. It does have some articulation in the legs. Now the legs are fixed posed in a kind of slightly walking position, I would say. You have this right leg forward, but it does go out, so you can have it looking like it's falling over. But it does have a, you know, it's not the nicest look, but you can move the legs forward and back. The head, obviously, because of its gimmick, you won't get any real positioning out of it. There is a hinge on it for the head, but it is part of the effect gimmick. The back legs don't have that in and out like the other ones. They're more just a swivel, but for some reason they opted to go with a hinge on the front legs. And then you got your Dinofax app, and then you have the sound section and the battery replacement part in underneath. Excuse me for my hiccups. So just to see a scale comparison, but we'll bring in Mr. Tape Measure first. Do the measuring. So from, I won't go tip this out because the horns are actually the longer part of it. In fact, I will have to do it from the tail. From tail to about the front part of the horn is about 1 foot or 12 inches. The highest point is that frill on the back, and that is roughly around 5, maybe 5 1/4 inches. But for a size comparison, now I do not have any of the fancy Hammond collection ones, but I do have some of the Roar Roars. This is one of the more earlier Triceratopses. So I'm not sure if it's picking it up there, but it is slightly larger in profile. The body is higher. The crest, you get the crest back in the kind of same position. The crest is bigger. You see the Triceratops has a more rounded, whereas this is kind of more squared off, as I said. But it is nice. It does look pretty cool. And then for a size comparison, because it is a Jurassic figure, we'll bring in the old Jurassic figure to go with it, human character. So you can see the size of one of the human characters in relation to this. Now, if you're wondering why this guy looks a bit different, it is a slight custom I did with a head swap. This is the head swap from that. I can't remember his name, but he's the villain guy from Dominion. Not Dominion, is it Dominion? Fallen Kingdom, sorry. The guy from Fallen Kingdom goes around collecting the dinosaur teeth and gets nommed on by the Indoraptor. But overall, it is a nice little dinosaur. It wasn't too expensive. It was about 13 quid, so I managed to pick it up at a reasonable price. So all in all, I would recommend this one. As I said, I haven't been too pushed picking up some of the dinosaurs in the new film wave. It's just, it's not that there's too many of them. It's just, I think I want to try and focus more on the Hammond collection stuff, and the Hammond collection stuff unfortunately is ridiculously overpriced as it is. But there it is. I'll leave that there for now, and we will get cracking on the next video. And hopefully you stuck around to the end of this video to watch me ramble on. And as always, if you like, please like, comment, share, do all the stuff to help boost the channel. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. Cheers, and have a great day wherever you are.